Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our alternative audio coverage of the final match in the Arnold Clark Cup between England and Belgium. I'm your alternative commentator, Nicholas Jones, and you're listening to the Commentary Hub. And the game is taking place at the Ashton Gate Stadium in Bristol, home of Bristol City Football Club. And the earlier game today was between the Korea Republic and Italy. Italy won that game 2-1. But this is the game that really matters, because this is the match that will decide who wins the Arnold Clark Cup. England and Belgium come into this game with the same amount of points from their two wins, meaning they have 6 points each. But England could win but a draw will be enough to secure a win for England. For Belgium, they have no such luck. For Belgium, they have no such luxuries. They have to win. And whilst England may well be happy with a draw, they will want to prove that they can make it 3 out of 3 as they prepare for the Women's World Cup later this year. Belgium are the only side in this year's Arnold Clark Cup that has failed to qualify for the Women's World Cup. They lost 2-1 to Portugal in the playoffs after coming second in their group. Despite Tessa Willart scoring 17 goals, the most out of anybody in the qualifying stage. That being said, Willart has been one of the key players for Belgium in the Arnold Clark Cup, and so also has Tina de Cagny, who was a substitute in their last game against the Korea Republic. There have been quite a few changes for England, and we'll quickly go through the lineups. Starting with England. In goal is number 1, Mary Earps. Number 3, Alex Greenwood. Number 5, Millie Bright. Number 2, Lucy Bronze. Number 4, Kira Walsh. Number 8, Georgia Stanway. Number 6, Leah Williamson. Number 10, Ella Toone. Number 7, Chloe Kelly. Number 9, Alessia Russo. And number 16, Lauren James. For Belgium, in goal is number 1, Nikki Everard. Number 11, Yanis Kaiman. Number 6, Tina de Cagny. Number 5, Sarah Vijnant. Number 15, Jodie Van Holloway. Number 16, Marie de Troya. Number 23, Cassandra Misipo. Number 10, Justine Van Havermaet. Number 20, Julie Biasmans. Number 9, Tessa Willart. And number 17, Jill Janssens. And both teams have the same average age of 26.4 years. Belgium may have won their last 3 international fixtures, but I'm sure that they will find the going tough against England, who are now 28 matches unbeaten under Sarina Wiegman ever since the former Netherlands manager took the job. Ever since the former Netherlands manager took the job nearly 2 years ago. Other players that have impressed me so far for England, other players that impressed me during the Arnold Clark Cup for England have been Jess Park, Katie Robinson, Niamh Charles, and Maya Letitia. But Rachel Daly for me so far. But Rachel Daly has got to be the icing on the cake for me. And also credit should also go to Lauren James. She scored her first international goal in the first game against the Korea Republic. So I wouldn't be surprised if she puts. So I wouldn't be surprised if she scores another one. Although I feel I should probably pay attention to Kelly, Russo, and James all together in the front three. We'll get to formations. We'll get to formations shortly, but being that we've still got time, we can quickly go through the substitutes. The reserve goalkeepers: number 13, Ellie Roebuck, and number 21, Sandy McIver. Number 22, Lossie Woburn-Moy. Number 15, Jess Carter. Number 23, Maya Letitia. Number 18, Casey Zeeland. Number 19, Neve Charles. Number 14, Jess Park. Number 25, Laura Coombs. Number 24, Jordan Nobbs. Number 17, Ebony Salmon. Number 20, Casey Robinson. Number 12, Rachel Daly. And number 11, Lauren Hemp. The substitutes for Belgium are as follows. The reserve goalkeepers are number 21, Femke Bastian, and number 12, Didi Lemay. Number 24, Fran Meersman. Number 2, Davina Filtjens. Number 4, Michelle Coulson. Number 22, Laura Delus. Number 26, Valeska Amporta. Number 13, Elena Dunt. Number 3, Ella van Kerkhoven. Number 7, Hannah Yearlings. And number 25, Velma Fawn. We're just about less than 5 minutes away, and we were originally going to have Ross Vernon alongside me, but he is unavailable due to his voice not being the best. He has decided to have this one off, and he has said that he will be listening. So good evening to you, Russ. Good evening to you, Russ. Rest easy. And we hope to have you in our booths within the not too distant future. If you get my meaning. So the players are set to come out onto the pitch, and kickoff is in less than kickoff is in about 7 minutes time. But plenty of games to look forward to on the Commentary Hub, including the FA Cup 5th round, which will be between the 28th of February and the 1st of March. So quite a few FA Cup games to look forward to, including Fulham against Leeds United with myself, with myself and Luke Turton, and Russ Vernon will also be covering Burnley against Fleetwood. Manchester United against West Ham United will have Trevor Sports as the commentator. We'll let you know the rest around. We'll let you know the rest around half time. We hope to have someone for Newcastle United against Manchester United. We'll let you know who it is. We'll let you know who it is around half time. But what I can also reveal to you is that Haiti will be in the same Women's World Cup group as England. They won 2-1 against Chile, and Portugal also beat Cameroon. They won 2-1 against them, and they'll be in the same group as the United States. Paraguay against Panama will take place in the early hours of tomorrow morning UK time. But back to the here and now. This is the game to settle the Arnold Clark Cup. England against Belgium. And it looks as though the fans are already packing into the stadium, and the players are gathered inside the tunnel just behind the match officials. Any second now they will make their way out onto the field of play. And right on cue, both sets of England and Belgian players make their way out of the tunnel, striding past the Arnold Clark Cup trophy, and and the match ball. Serena Wiegman and the Belgian manager Yves Samels watch as both sets of players make their way towards the centre line for the national anthems. The majority of supporters, as one might expect, are representing England. There are quite a few Belgian fans in there as well. But any second now, we get ready to pause for the national anthems, and the first national anthem will be the national anthem of Belgium.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of England.
So both sets of national anthems sung by the players and the management, and we can now almost prepare for the team formations. Kickoff is in less than two. Kickoff is in around 2 minutes. Kickoff is in around 2 minutes time, and we're all but set for this crucial game. The goal scorers for Belgium against Korea Republic were Tessa Willart and Tine de Cagny. So we had, and what I can I've been led to believe that England are playing in a 4-3-3 formation. Belgium will be 4-4-2, but I will confirm that with you. I will confirm that with you shortly. And this is a major change, and England's lineups are a major change because they had some of the lesser fancy players, and Thea Williamson and Tessa Willart are the captains for Belgium. England are in a 4-3-3 formation with Earps in goal, Greenwood, Williamson, Bright, and Bronze the back four. Then Toon, Walsh, and Stanway in midfield. The forward three: Kelly, Russo, and James. For Belgium, they're playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation with Everard in goal, Vignant, De Cagny, Beastmans, and Van Cloé the back four, Van Hevermaet and Misipo in midfield, Cayman, De Troy, and Janssens the forward three, with Tessa Willart the lone striker. Willart gets ready, and Willart gets ready to lead her team forward. Having a bit of a chat with Misipo, and it will be England to kick us off. England wearing all white, as is customary for their home games. Belgium wearing the traditional red, yellow, and black, which of course are the colours of the Belgian national flag. Away, and the players and the England players at least take the knee in the stand for the fight against racism. And I think I saw some of the Belgian players take the knee as well. Anyway, it'll be England to kick us off. And it looks like it'll be Stanway to Roussan. Away we go then for the final game in the Arnold Clark Cup. England are playing from left to right. Belgium, England are playing from right to left. Belgium playing from left to right. And it's England, and it looks like England are in possession straight away. And that's Williamson trying to play the ball up forward to James, which he has. And so it's James now passing down to I think that was Walsh or somebody. Now the ball is back. Now the ball is straight back to Williamson. Williamson passes to Greenwood, but Belgium have managed to take it off. Not for long now, though. And now the ball is firmly with with De Troyer by the looks of it. And but the ball has gone out of play. I think it might have been deflected away by Greenwood. But De Troyer looked like she was setting herself up. She was setting the team up for an attack, and it's given an early throw, and a corner has been given to Belgium. Could this be an upset early on for England? And Tessa Willart backs away from the ball. She wastes no time in kicking the ball into the 18-yard box, but dealt with very quickly by England. Belgium have it back though, but straight away England managed to deal with it through Lucy Bronze, and the ball is now with Lauren James. James motoring up the pitch with the ball. She's trying to go around Vidjans, and she passes straight away to Bronze. Bronze passes back to James. Now it's with Ella Toon by the looks of it, and she goes for a shot, but it's straight, but it just misses the goalkeeper. And it was actually Stanway who had the ball to go for the shot, and that was almost bounded away by Justine van Havermaet. Van Havermaet will know her style of play, having played against her at Reading. Stanway, formerly of Manchester City, now at Bayern Munich. So we're about 2.5 minutes in. It's England 0, Belgium 0 currently. We're also live on the Commentary Hub 2, Turton Talks Football, Storm FM, and JB Sports. You can also hear us on our Twitch channel. England now going for another attempt up front. It's Chloe Kelly crossing to Alessia Russo, but cleared away by the Belgian defence. Now it's back with Kira Walsh. Walsh now passing to Stanway. Now the ball is with, I think that might have been James, or was it Toon? No, it was Toon. Toon to Chloe Kelly. Kelly was trying to cross forward, but deflected away by Julie Biesmans. England appear to be showing more of an attacking style, which is something that they didn't show in the opening part of their last game against Italy. And a corner has been given to England almost straight away. It'll be Greenwood to take the corner. Greenwood stands with her arm in the air to signal that she is ready. Several of her teammates looking for the best place to get a clear shot of the ball. And Greenwood kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, but headed away by Belgium. But the ball is picked up by England and intercepted very well indeed by Yil Janssens. Thrown to England again. It's Toon. but she concedes to Van Havermight. Now it's with Belgium. Misipo has the ball for Belgium, but it's over the line for a throw, and it will be Greenwood to take the throw for England. Greenwood throws to, I think that was Bright, but she had to pass back to Greenwood. Now it's with Williamson. Williamson to Ertz. Now Millie Bright, but Bright has to pass back to the captain. It's Williamson to Chloe Kelly, and Kelly passing the ball around to Toon and Stanway or Walsh. Now it's with Williamson. Williamson tries to send it forward to Russo, but intercepted by Biesmans for Belgium. The ball is now in the 18-yard box. England try to break through, but Belgium are too strong in defence. It's Lucy Bronze crossing to Alessia Russo, headed away by, I think that was Detroyer. But England, but that's only made the ball loose, and Chloe Kelly has just caught it in time. Or should that be caught it just in time? Williamson to Greenwood. Now Kira Walsh, and Walsh crossing towards Kelly. Kelly passes to Alex Greenwood. Now it's with Stanway and Walsh. Back now to Kelly, and Kelly crossing to Lucy Bronze. Bronze, the tallest of the Lionesses, but she just misses the ball. And after a little over 5.5 minutes, it's England 0, Belgium 0. Greenwood tried to set up an attack, but it was deflected away by Belgium. And wish I was able to see more of that replay on my monitor. But it shows that England are proving to be the stronger side than Belgium right now. It's Williamson to Walsh, and Walsh crossing to Bronze. Now it's with Stanway back towards Bronze. Bronze to Walsh, and Walsh tries to cross to Stanway by the looks of it, but she was too far back, and that has sent the ball over the line for a Belgium goal kick. Currently, it's still England 0, Belgium 0. But for how much longer? As what looked to be Van Haven what looked to be Van Herlove trying to deflect the ball out, but it only resulted in a throw-in, and England were able to take advantage of it. It's now Williamson passing to Bright. Bright finds Lucy Bronze. Bronze passes back down to Bright. She passes down wing to Williamson, and Williamson targets and finds Greenwood. Greenwood passing to Kira Walsh, and now the ball is loose again. Picked up by Kelly, and Kelly trying to cross to Lauren James, but James aimed too high. That just goes to show that England are getting closer and closer to scoring the opening goal of the game, even though they only need a point to win the Arnold Clark Cup. Was James' momentum slowed down by somebody? Could she have been tackled from behind? I think so. I think somebody might have actually gotten a foot to her. Crossed by Kelly. Superb attempt by James, but held brilliantly by Belgium. The ball is now with Millie Bright. Now it's Williamson to Greenwood. Now back towards Williamson. Williamson passing to Bright, and Bright passing the ball now to Lucy Bronze. Bronze now passing it this time to James. Now Kira Walsh. Walsh passes now to Greenwood. Greenwood to Walsh, I think that is. Kelly now to Greenwood now, and back towards Stanway, but cut out. But the ball's been cut out by Van Herlove. And it was actually Ella Toon who might have actually had the ball last. Ella Toone, one of the star players for England in the Women's Euros last summer. Greenwood trying to pass to Toone, but it's intercepted by Yil Janssens, and the referee has called for a free kick. I think that's to Belgium, and this may be why Greenwood might have given Janssens a bit of a light push in the back, but the referee wasn't too happy. Belgium have the free kick, and the players in yellow, in red, yellow, and black looked like they were trying to play forward, but England were quick to stop them. It's now Walsh, or is that Williamson? No, it is Williamson. Williamson to Bright. Now she's passed to Georgia Stanway. Stanway trying to cross to Russo, but the ball is deflected downwards to Chloe Kelly. Kelly now to Ella Toone. Kelly again! And Kelly tries to go for a shot, but it's just over the bar. Or did it whistle past the side? I think it might have been past the side there. And Kelly did well to receive the ball. She passed to Toone. Kelly got it back, but she was almost tackled, I feel, by Biesmans and Van Herlove. But yet she still managed to keep her composure, which was good. So corner to England, taken by Greenwood, headed by Lucy Bronze, almost picked up by Bright by the looks of it. Belgium trying to keep it out, and so far they are succeeding in doing so. But James now has the ball for England. She's under pressure though from Vignant, but the ball has been tackled again. But the ball has been taken now by England. It's Leah Williamson to Chloe Kelly. Now back to Greenwood. Greenwood passing back to Walsh. Now the ball goes up the wing to Bright. Bright passing to Lucy Bronze. Now it's Lauren James. Lauren James inside the 18-yard box now. She has to go for a shot. But, and in fact it is in. And England have taken the lead. That was through Chloe Kelly. I wasn't sure whether it went in at first, but I can confirm that England have taken the lead. And I'm pretty sure that was, and I'm pretty sure, I think James, I think it was James who tried to send it in first, but she had to make a decision and pass. But she had to make it as, I think she was cut out, and Chloe Kelly was just waiting for her, and somehow she was able to tap it in, which she did. Just taking another look at it, James was actually setting up a shot for Chloe Kelly. I think she just saw out of the corner of her eye that Kelly was inside the 18-yard box, but or was it bundled in by Biesmans accidentally? It might well have been an own goal, but Kelly thinks that it was her goal, and yes, indeed it is. It's a Chloe Kelly goal within the 12th minute, and Millie Bright now has the ball for England. Apologies for taking a bit too long to confirm the goal scorer. We do try to stay on top of things at the commentary hub, but this time we weren't. So 13 minutes in, England 1, Belgium 0, and it's Kelly passing the ball around, but she was tackled by but the ball was intercepted by De Cagny for Belgium. Now it's with Biesmans to, I think that was Vignant passing to Evrard. But the ball has now ended up back with Biesmans. Biesmans once again to Vignant. And so Vignant passing the ball to Cayman. Cayman. Now Vignant again. Now back towards Cayman, although Cayman has to look out for Lauren James, but she does the right thing and passes to Tessa Woolart. Tessa Woolart has to hold off Kira Walsh. And Belgium And Belgium seem to have gotten some kind of extra momentum, and it was Cayman who was fouled by Lauren James, tackled by England. The referee saying play on, and Bright crossing the ball forward to Williamson. She passes to Stanway. Now it's back with Jill Scott. Now this time it is Kira Walsh, and Walsh now to Williamson. Now back towards Walsh. Walsh trying to pass forward to, I think that was Stanway, but Dekanye manages to pick up the ball. She passes to Nikki Evrard, and now this time it's Biesmans. Biesmans back to Evrard, trying to catch England and Russo off guard. But look at Russo; she's trying to get to the ball, but and I think it was almost tackled by Stanway by the looks of it. Belgium still managed to hold on to the ball. It's I think that was a Cayman trying to cross to Willards, but intercepted by Bronze. It's now Kira Walsh passing to Millie Bright. Now this time it's with Williamson. Williamson crosses down wing to Alex Greenwood. And Greenwood now passing. Greenwood has to pass back to Williamson. Now the ball goes up the wing to Bright. And Bright finds Russo, but Russo has to back out at the last moment. And the ball goes over the line for an England throw, because I think a Belgian player might have gotten the last touch to it. Just over 15 and a half minutes. It's still England 1, Belgium 0. And so throw-in quickly taken by England, and but it's at the feet of Belgium, and England managed to steal it back. It's Marie de Troyes, and England now have the ball through Stanway to James, and James is on the cusp, is on the edge of the 18-yard box. She's now inside it. Did really well to hold on to the ball. Kelly misses, but help could be at hand through Alex Greenwood. Greenwood was able to take the ball, and she's managing to pass it around. Now it goes back towards Greenwood, straight to Kelly, but the ball was just picked up at the last moment by Evrard. It was actually Russo who was inside the 18-yard box. Now it's Bronze passing to Earps. Earps now passes the ball out to Leah Williamson. Williamson to Kira Walsh. Walsh passes back down to Williamson. Now she passes up the wing to Bright. Bright to I think that was Stanway. Stanway protesting about Misipa possibly shoving her in the back, but the referee's not interested. As Walsh crosses forward to I think that was Russo. Now the ball is with Ella Toon, but she passes back to, but she has to pass down to Greenwood. Now it's Kelly. Kelly to Ella Toon. Ella Toon now has to get round Justine Van Havermaet. Now it's with Russo. Russo to James. Punch kept out by Nikki Evrard. And Lauren James must be disappointed that she couldn't add to England's tally. Although she may well do the same in the within the next few minutes. England still appear to be the team on the front foot in terms of possession. But Belgium are still managing to show flashes of pace as well. That was Janice Cayman trying to get the ball out, or what? Who had the ball, or was it Marie de Troyes? No, it was de Troyes. Anyway, throwing to England. The ball is now with Williamson, and the ball goes out of play. Quite what she wanted to do that, I don't know. But Van Gelore Looks like she was going to try and get the ball out for the throw. Eva Cernels has been the head coach for Belgium since 2011. So just over 11 years, which is a long time in football management. As Millie Bright now has the ball for England, she passes to James. Now back to Bright. Bright now passing to I think that's Georgia Stanway. Now the ball is with Williamson to Ella Toon, Kira Walsh to Millie Bright. Now Bright passing to James. James has to watch out though. She has Sarah Vizhnat for company. Now it was briefly passed to Lucy Bronze. Now it's back with James, and she crosses down to downwing, I should say, to Leah Williamson. And Williamson crossing forward to Greenwood and was aiming for Kelly, but well defended by Van Herlove. Van Herlove did really well to keep it out, and now the ball has gone back to Millie Bright. It's now with Bronze, who passes to Georgia Stanway. Now it's with Toon. Williamson to Greenwood. Greenwood passes to Ella Toon. Toon passing to Russo, who she saw was in the 18-yard box. So was that Toon? Now it's with Chloe Kelly. She needs to pass to Stanway quickly. She does, but Belgium were able to keep the ball out. And so a throw into England to be taken by Greenwood, and Greenwood to Williamson, but the ball once again goes out of play for a throw, and it will be Greenwood, and it'll be Williamson and it'll be Greenwood, I should say, to take the throw. She throws to Ella Toon. Now the ball's been taken by Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet passes to Misipo, and Misipo now has to find Vizhnat. She does. And so it's Sarah Vizhnat with the ball for Belgium, but she's offside. Vizhnat's offside. I think her arm was just a fraction ahead of Lucy Bronze, which is why I feel she is rumored to, which I feel is why she is adjudged to have been offside. Understandably, she isn't happy, but rules are rules. And the ball still remains with England. It's Greenwood to Walsh, Williamson passing up wing to Millie Bright. Bright just over the centre line. She has to watch out for Tessa Willart, but the ball has now been passed around by England to Kira Walsh. Now it's with Greenwood, although she has to beware of Yul Janssens. And she does the right thing by passing to Williamson and Bright. And so Bright's now passing to Georgia Stanway. Now it's with Lucy Bronze. Bronze to Lauren James. James has to pass back to Lucy Bronze. Bronze now finds Millie Bright. And Bright now to Leah Williamson. Williamson now passes to Greenwood, and Greenwood now finds Ella Toon, who misses the ball, but it goes over the line for a Belgium throw, and but England managed to at least try and take it back, but it's still with Belgium. It's Van Havermaet to Willart and Misipo. Now the ball is with Jodie Van Herlove, but she can only pass to Nikki Evhard in goal. It's Vizhnat to Biesmans. Biesmans passes to Van Havermaet, and Van Havermaet crossing to Willart, but the ball has gone over the line for an England throw. It's Millie Bright now. It's Millie Bright with the ball for England. We're just over halfway through the first half, and it's England 1, Belgium 0. So it's now Greenwood, or Kelly, I should say, with the ball. Kelly tries to hold on to the ball but can't, and the ball is now with Jill Janssens. It's Janssens to De Troyer. De Troyer losing the ball to England now, who now have it with Latoon. Almost taken back by De Troyer, who passes to Misipo. Misipo conceding to England. The ball is going all over the place, and England managed to hold on to it, at least for now. Millie Bright has the ball, but she's under pressure from Willard. She does well to pass the ball to her teammates, and it's now with Lucy Bronze, although she loses it to Belgium, and England managed to retake the ball. It was briefly with Jill Janssens. Janssens conceding again to England, and it's gone out for a throw. Serena Wiegmann pacing up and down. She's looking very pensive. She doesn't look very calm and composed right now. I think she was just having a quick word with one or two of the players. So Greenwood to take the throw to for England. She threw to Latoon. Now it's gone. Now the ball is with Williamson. Williamson to Walsh. Walsh passing to Millie Bright. Now the ball is passed down to Leah Williamson. Williamson now passing the ball around, and at this time it's with Alex Greenwood. Greenwood passing to again to Williamson. And cross by Williamson to Chloe Kelly. Kelly motoring into the 18-yard box, and the ball the ball's just caught at the last possible moment by Nikki Avrard. It looked to me as though Kelly was off. It looked to me as though Kelly was after the second goal, but she was cut out by Julie Biesmans. It was Biesmans who kicked it out, and I think that was a tackle by Van Herluwe on Toon, and that's resulted in a corner for England. Surely England will take advantage of this, and they do not, because the ball, which I thought was going into the net through Alessia Russo's header, only went onto the top of the net. Or was it Bright? It was Millie Bright who it was Millie Bright with the header, and the ball unbelievably did not go in. But England have got to shake that momentary blip off if they are to build on their momentum. It looks as though they're doing that now, and the ball is with Lauren James. She's crossing to Alessia Russo, who misses, but she's offside. So any attempt she would have had at goal will not have counted. Just going to see where she is in relation to the Belgian players. She's about half a meter offside, I'd make it. So if England have not had those circumstances go against them, they would surely been about 2 or 3 goals up by now. Belgium now have the ball through Tessa Willard. If any of you listeners think England should have been up by 2, 3 or more goals, had circumstances not been against them, then do please get in touch with me on the comments. In the comments, all opinions welcome, but do please keep it tasteful. This is a family program. As what looks to be Julie Biesmans now passes to Justine van Havermaet. Van Havermaet to Everard. Now it's with Viltjans. Back now to Everard, headed by Misipo towards Willard. Now it's with Kira Walsh, but almost tackled by Millie Bright. Belgium still have the ball, and Willard passes back to Misipo. Although what looked to be Stanway tries to tackle, and Misipo clearly, and Misipo giving her an earful. she is riled on the pitch, and the referee trying to calm her down. Stanway looked like she wanted to get in a word or two, but the referee's saying, "You stay out of it." And Stanway clearly at fault. I think she pushed her or something like that. I think she might have given her a bit of a push or something like that. And Misipo clearly angry, but that does nothing to halt Belgium's attack. Though it does now, as James and Bronze were able to keep Belgium at bay. This may have conceded a corner to Belgium, or is it just going to be a throw-in? No, it's a throw-in. I couldn't see which way the ball went out, and the throw-in was taken by Yanis Kayman. But England have retaken the ball, and it's now with Kira Walsh. Walsh now passing to Williamson. Now back to Kira Walsh. Walsh passing up. Walsh now passing up the wing to Bronze. Bronze to Millie Bright. Now the ball is with Leah Williamson. Williamson passing again back to Bronze. Now it's with Kira Walsh again. Walsh to I think that was Greenwood, but intercepted by Belgium. And the ball being crossed by Kayman to Detroyer. Detroyer passing to, I think that might have been Vignant. But a free kick has been given to Belgium for something which I did not see. So free kick quickly taken by Detroyer. Detroyer to I think that was Van Herlove. Now back to Detroyer. Detroyer now passing the ball up the field to trying to pass the ball up the field, but intercepted by England. It's James. James passes back to James. Now passes to Earps in goal, and Earps finds Williamson. Williamson passes down the wing to Alex Greenwood. Back to Williamson. Williamson passes up the wing to Bright, who crosses the ball forward to Chloe Kelly, but cut out by Van Herlove. Great interception by the Belgium number 15, but England still want that second goal. It's Leah Williamson crossing to Millie Bright. Bright to I think that was Georgia Stanway. Now it's with Kira Walsh, and Walsh crossing to Kelly, but Kelly has gone down in the 18-yard box. No penalty, or is it? The referee blows. Kelly's back up on her feet. No penalty. It was just a throw-in, and Greenwood throws to Latuna. It's now with Kelly once more. Kelly holds onto the ball this time, but is tackled by Biesmans, and now Kelly is the one who is angry. While she was able to keep going this time, it was Biesmans who caught her in a kind of pincer movement, and I think she deflected the ball away, but no penalty given, and England still lead by 1-0. James to Walsh. Now it's back with James, but James tackled, and the referee saying play on to Belgium, but a bungled mistake gives the ball back to England, and the ball's being crossed to Alessia Russo. Can she go for it? She has the ball inside the 18-yard box, but is she offside? I think she might well have been. So this was the cross by Bronze, and clear and definitely offside. Her whole body was about a meter ahead of that Belgian defender, who I could not make out. Now the ball is with Vignant to Biesmans. Now the ball is with Detroyer, but she loses it to England. It's Georgia Stanway to Millie Bright. Now back with Kira Walsh, and Walsh now passing the ball to Chloe Kelly. Kelly's been the most dangerous around the 18-yard box, but she's only managed to get one goal in, and that's also besides Lauren James. This was Kelly. Kelly had the ball. She passed to Ella Toon. Should she have held on to the ball and gone straight in? I think she may well have done, but Everard clears the ball out of goal. It was a goal kick. Van Havermaet for Belgium, but it goes out of play for an England throw. Looks to me as though Janssens thought she had it. But Greenwood throws to Ella Toon. Now the ball's been crossed up the field to Millie Bright. Millie Bright now with the ball for the Lionesses. She's crossing to James, but it goes out. But it's over the line for a Belgian throw. 10 minutes until half time. England 1, Belgium 0 is the latest score. And Bright Bright kind of disappointed with how it goes. I think James almost lost her balance a bit there. But talking of James, she's crossing the ball in towards Alessia Russo. Russo almost passed to Toon, but lost the ball to Belgium. Belgium proving to be real tough cookies. Not a team to crumble very easily, unlike the Korea Republic, who England thumped 4-0. But that was a cross by James, and Russo could have sent that one in had it not been for those Belgian defenders. Now the ball is back with Belgium and Van Herleuve to Yil Janssens, but England showing really good defending. Visipo for Belgium, but she loses the ball again to England, and it's now Kelly passing to Williamson and Walsh, now passing the ball around to I think that was Lucy Bronze. Now the ball is with Millie Bright. Bright to Liam Williamson. Now back towards Bright. Bright passes the ball again to Williamson. Williamson passes down wing to Greenwood. Now Kelly again. Kelly to Ella Toon and a cross up wing to Millie Bright. Now the ball ends up with James. James has to go around the Belgian defence. Can she go for a shot? No. It was she aimed the wrong way. Had she been a few inches more, had she been more to her left, she could have made it 2, and I think she might have sent a player down in the process. That was Yanis Kayman. But what does she have to do to make it 2 for England? And I think it's going to be a goal kick to Belgium, or is it a free kick? No, it will be a free kick. And the ball's now cleared out of goal. But it's back with Belgium, and England managed to tackle with a Georgia Stanway, but the ball was held very firmly by Tine de Cagny. James passing to Lucy Bronze. Now the ball is with Bright. Bright to Kira Walsh. Walsh now passing to Stanway, and the ball now being passed down wing to Greenwood. Now the ball has ended up with Kelly, but Kelly does well to keep the ball in. I thought it was going out. Now it's with Georgia Stanway by the looks of it. Yes, indeed, it is Stanway. Back towards Kelly, and it goes over the line for a Belgium throw. Throw-in quickly taken by England, I should say, because I think a Belgian player might have gotten a toe to it, and it's Williamson to Kira Walsh. Now it's Georgia Stanway crossing to Lauren James. Lauren James inside the 18-yard box. It goes over the bar, and England once again fail to make it 2. James had good intentions, but sometimes those intentions don't work out the way you want them to. And it's Greenwood passing the ball around to Williamson. Now it ends up with Kira Walsh. Walsh passing this time to Ella Toon, and Toon crossing to Lauren James, and James passes to I think that's Bronze. Now it's Ella Toon. Toon inside the 18-yard box. She has to pass back to James, but almost losing it to Belgium. Now it's back with I think that's Bronze and Walsh, and James has taken control back of the ball, and it's now with Georgia Stanway. Stanway tries to set up Russo or somebody, but she was tackled. But she was tackled at the ball sent away by I think that was Julie Biesmans, or was it? No, it wasn't. It was Yanis Kayman who got in her way and was able to send it forward. Away. So it's a corner to England to be taken by Chloe Kelly with around less than 5 minutes to go. So Kelly kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, picked up by Bronze. Now it's with Brights back towards Bronze, and Bronze does well to hold on to the ball. Headed in by Ella or is that Leah Williamson? No, it is Leah Williamson, and England make it 2. Surely the Lionesses are on the way to winning the Arnold Clark Cup for the second year in a row. Bronze headed it momentarily, but it was halted by Belgium. She did well to keep the ball from going over the line, and the cross and the header by Leah Williamson finished it off right at the end. It was actually Russo who had the ball momentarily, but she passed back to Bronze, and the cross from Bronze to Williamson was one of utter brilliance. Good teamwork between the two, and Belgium could seemingly do nothing to slow this one down. Kayman did really well with that header, but did the ball actually come off Russo's arm in the earlier attempts? No punishment to her. But as it stands, it's England 2, Belgium 0, with almost 90 seconds of the first half to go, and it's now Tessa Woolart with the ball for Belgium. Don't forget, she scored in both of Belgium's 2 games so far, but she loses the ball to England, and the ball was almost intercepted again by Yil Janssens. So in terms of pace and possession, England appear to have stepped up a gear and taken things forward. I actually made a mistake. It was actually 2.5 minutes until half time. This was what I detected earlier between Russo and one of the other Belgian players, but so far nothing given against her. And Tessa Woolart now having the ball for Belgium, but kept out by England, and Walsh crossing to Lauren James, but tackled by Vigenant. Vigenant passing again to Woolart, and so Woolart now has the ball, but and she passes to one of her teammates. Couldn't see who it was, but it's gone back to Woolart, and Woolart crossing down wing to Yil Janssens. Janssens inside the 18-yard box, but kept out by Millie Bright, who passes to Chloe Kelly. We're into the penultimate minutes of the first half, and a throw-in to be taken by Van Gelooy of Belgium. And she threw really well to Justine Van Havermaet, but England were quick to deal with that, and so Ella Toone now has the ball for England, and she passes to Williamson and Millie Bright. Bright to Lucy Bronze, now back towards Bright. Bright now passing again to Williamson. Now down wing to Greenwood. Greenwood, this time to Chloe Kelly, and Kelly now trying to pass up front to Georgia Stanway, but intercepted by Belgium. And it's now Van Havermaet passing to, I think that was De Troyer, but tackled by Ella Toone, and a foul on Marie De Troyer has been committed. We're now into the 45th minute, so I don't think we'll have that many minutes added on. We'll just have to wait and see. And in fact, it's half time already. So the first half, definitely belonged to England, but I feel they should have gotten more goals had circumstances not been against them. Half time though at Ashton Gate, it's England 2, Belgium 0. And we're going to go away for a break, but join us again just before the start of the second half. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the Commentary Hub's coverage of the Arnold Clark Cup. And despite England leading by 2-0, circumstances did go against them, like when Lauren James made 2 attempts that had she got those angles right, it could have resulted in a goal or two. And there are also instances where several England players went offside. But they will have hoped to have shake those off by during the halftime break. Belgium, despite trying to keep close to them, have trail them at the moment. And Lauren Hemp, as I understand it, is coming on for Lauren James. So a pity we didn't get to see much of her throughout this tournament and throughout this game. And we're back underway for the second half at Ashton Gate, and the ball and England looked like they were going for an attack, but it was cleared away by Belgium. And England now playing from left to right, and Belgium from right to left. So Millie Bright now has the ball for England. Passes to Leah Williamson. Now it's Chloe Kelly, and the ball was almost cut out by Belgium, but Kelly was able to hang on, but she loses it to Belgium. 2 now has the ball. She passes to Kelly, but the ball is now with Misipo for Belgium. But the ball now goes to Lucy Bronze, who passes to Walsh now. Kira Walsh passing this time to Georgia Stanway. Stanway to Lauren Hemp. Hemp almost found a gap, but she had to pass to Lucy Bronze, and Bronze just couldn't give Russo the chance to score. And Greenwood now has the ball for England, although she's under pressure from Janssens. Need I remind you that Williamson and Woolart are the captains for both England and Belgium. Who do you think should appear as a substitute for England in the second half? Let me know in the live chats, please. As Stanway passes up the wing, I should say, to Ella Toon, and Toon goes for it, but it clips the top of the net, and that was very unfortunate for Ella Toon to miss a chance like that. There was a clear gap, but her shot was just a bit too powerful. She was able to hold off Justine van Havermaet, but it only just grazed the top. Just grazed the very top of the net. And England now have some 43 minutes in order to add more goals. It doesn't matter if they draw. But ideally they would like to go ahead and win. But for Belgium, they have no choice. They simply have to win. But that's proving easier said than done right now, as England are standing up really well to their attacks. It's Janice Cayman to take the throw in for Belgium, and she throws to Van Havermaet, but England do well to intercept, and the ball still remains with Belgium, not for long, as it's Lauren Hemp for England, and she crosses up the wing to Greenwood. It's Toon towards Chloe Kelly, but Van Herlooy manages to keep the ball out of play. And this was the attack. And Kelly was just that. And Kelly was just too slow. Van Herlooy did really well to keep the ball out. And I must say I do like the flame effects on the Belgian player socks, as it will be a corner to England. The ball goes into the 18-yard box. It's headed for Lucy Bronze, but kept out by Belgium. And it's Williamson passing to Kira Walsh. Now it's with Williamson back to Walsh. Walsh to Toon. Now Walsh again. Walsh now passing to Greenwood. Greenwood passing this time to Hemp. Hemp trying to go around the Belgian defenders. And the ball's now going for another shot. And Kelly just pokes it in at the last moment. It's 3 for England now. And surely England now assert to win. That goal was almost reminiscent of her tournament winning goal at the Euros. Just poked it in at the last moment, but no shirt pulling acrobatics this time round, and England now lead Belgium by 3 goals to 0. Just a tap at the side of her foot. That was all that was needed. And just even though Nikki Everard did try to stop them, but she couldn't. Now England, I think just have to hold on to their lead, or at least get another goal in, because Belgium are starting to get very desperate now, in my view. 5 minutes into the second half, it's England 3, Belgium 0, and the ball now going outside for, or almost actually stays in. And it will be the ball has now gone to Millie Bright, and so Millie Bright now for England. She passes to Leah Williamson. Now it's Lauren Hemp passing to Russo and Ella Toon. Toon now to Kelly. Now back towards Greenwood. Now again with Toon. And Toon passing this time to Russo. Russo just inside the 18-yard box, I should say. Tried to go for a shot, but the ball was palmed away by Nikki Everard. And will this be another corner for England? Russo did really well to try and get around Tine de Cagny, but Everard just held firm, and this will be another corner to England, and the ball goes in to the 18-yard box, headed by Lucy Bronze, but picked up by Belgium. It's now Woolart going after the ball, and she gets it. Woolart crossing to Janssens, and now it's Janssens passing to Van Havermaet. Now the ball is found. I think that's Marie de Troyer. De Troyer looked like she was going to set up. A shot, but the ball was stopped by Mary Earps. Earps passes the ball out to Williamson. Now it's with Greenwood. Greenwood passing to Millie Bright, who passes down wing to Lucy Bronze. Now back towards Bright. Bright to Walsh. Now Greenwood again. Greenwood finding Lauren. Greenwood finding Kelly. Now Lauren Hemp, and the ball's now cleared out, and the ball's now just goes out of play. A couple of the England substitutes having a bit of a small chat amongst themselves. One of which I could just about make out was Jordan Nobbs. But England still managing to keep possession. It's Chloe Kelly now with the Chloe Kelly with the pink headband. She passes to actually crossed to Stanway. Now it's with Lucy Bronze. Bronze passes back down wing to Kelly, and Kelly just inside. Kelly now enters the 18-yard box. Can she go for a third? No. It just goes over the bar. That would have been her hat trick. but nothing. But nothing comes of it, unfortunately. She did really well to hold on to the ball. Although I think she should have crossed to Hemp instead of just going for the shot on her own. I really do. But England now have another chance. It's Greenwood crossing to Alessia Russo, but headed away by De Cagny of Belgium, and it's a throw in to England to be taken by Greenwood. She throws to Ella Toon. It's Toon back to Greenwood, and Greenwood now passing to Lauren Hemp, who's inside the 18-yard box, but Belgium quickly deal with that. And it's now Janssens holding off the advantage of Walsh and Toon, but not for long. Toon was able to tackle the ball, and she passes to Williamson, and who in time passes to Walsh. Now back towards Toon. It's Lauren Hemp. Now again, it's with Kira Walsh. Walsh passing to Leah Williamson. Williamson now trying to run with the ball. Almost tackled by Woolart, but was able to hold on. She passes to Millie Bright, and Bright now crossing to Lauren Hemp, and Hemp tries to go for it, but is saved by Nikki Evrard, although she was offside. She's offside according to the assistant referee, or was it Russo that was offside? We'll have to check. But I have a strong feeling it was one of those two. Free kick, offside free kick quickly dealt with by Belgium, but England looked like they were going to have another chance. But Belgium quickly sorted that one, and the ball was, I think, dealt with, intercepted by Julie Biesmans. Now the ball's been given away back to England, although something must have happened that has gotten the referee's attention, and so Biesmans tried to hold off Hemp but couldn't, and meantime a Belgian player has gone down. That was I think that was Misipo, but play still goes on, and now Belgium look like they're attacking, but the ball headed away by Millie Bright. Bright passing to Lauren Hemp. Now it's with Alex Greenwood. Greenwood passing to Bright. Now it's with Ella Toon. Now she passes to Stanway. Stanway does a long-range pass to Lucy Bronze. And Bronze enters the 18-yard box. Is it going to be headed in by Rousseau? No, not quite. And it's just wide. I personally thought that this would go in. It was a nice cross by Bronze, and Russo was in the right place, but her timing was just out. And even Nikki Evrard just couldn't get to it. We're now just over 57 and a half minutes in. It's still England 3, Belgium 0. Chloe Kelly now has the ball for England. She passes to Stanway. Now Walsh to Williamson, who passes to Lauren Hemp. Now it's with Georgia Stanway. Stanway losing the ball to Detroya, and Detroya now has to pass, but she loses it to Greenwood. Now Greenwood passes to Hemp, and Hemp crossing into the 18-yard box, headed away by Belgium. Now it's with Georgia Stanway, and Stanway passing to Kelly, and Kelly almost inside the 18-yard box, but blocked by Yanis Kayman. And the ball has gone out, and the ball has now gone for a throw, and it will be taken by Lucy Bronze. Bronze, don't forget, one of the tallest players in the squad. But Belgium quickly sorted that one. But given away to Alessia Russo. Now it's passed to Lauren Hemp. Now Greenwood again. Now passing back to Chloe Kelly. Kelly tries to cross to Russo, but well set, but well held by Belgium. I think Everard was able to palm it away. No, in fact she wasn't, and It was a missed shot by Kelly, and it just smacked against the crossbar. So corner given to England, or is it? No, it's just a goal kick, and the ball's gone towards Kelly, but now it's been picked up by Masipo for Belgium. Now the ball is with Yanis Cayman. It's Cayman passing to a Vigenant to a Detroyer, but the ball's been intercepted by Bronze. Bronze passing to Stanway. Stanway now with the ball, and Stanway passes up the wing to Chloe Kelly. Now back towards Stanway. Stanway to Bronze again. Now Ella Toon. Toon passing to Kira Walsh. Walsh has to pass at the wing to Kelly. Now it's gone back towards Bronze. Bronze to Bright. And Bright passes down wing to Lucy Bronze. Now it's with Chloe Kelly. Kelly crossing into the 18-yard box, but cleared out by Tina DeCagny. And this time I'm sure it will definitely be a corner. And Kelly's cross to Russo was all in vain. But can she make up for it with this? I thought it was going to be a corner, but is it going to be a long range throw? I think it will be a long range throw. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. The players are gathering around inside the 18-yard, inside the goal area as if it's a corner. In fact, it is a corner. Kelly kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, but kept out by Belgium so far. Bright almost takes it, but she passes to Kelly, and Kelly crossing to, I think that was Russo, and Belgium were able to keep it out. So about a minute over the hour mark, and it's England 3, Belgium 0. So that was a good setup by Kelly. Should have lessened the power a bit, and that way Hemp could have gotten to the ball. And a substitute being made for Belgium as Detroyer makes way for Elena Dunt, and also coming off is Vankolevi and Janssens, and on come Laura Delus and Valeska Amporter. So three substitutions already made. So 3 substitutions already made for Belgium. That backs up what I said earlier, that they are starting to become desperate they are starting to become even more desperate to close in on England and take the lead. But like I also said, easier said than done. As I think, and is Alex Greenwood going to come off the pitch for a substitution? I think she might well do. And I can confirm that she is going to come off and be replaced by Jess Carter. And Jess Carter wastes no time to sprint onto the pitch. Has been one of the cogs in England's defence. So will she keep that England machine well oiled in defence? We shall see. As Ella Toon now has the ball for the Lionesses, tries to go around Amporter. Now the ball is with Carter, who slips up, but did she slip up? No, I think she was fouled, and a yellow card has been given to the substitute, Valeska Amporter. Amporter just caught Carter on the foot. In no way, shape or form did she go towards the ball, and that yellow card, very well deserved. And so that has given a free kick to England, and it will be Chloe Kelly to take the free kick for England. 64 minutes in, England 3, Belgium 0, and Kelly raises her arm to say that she is ready, and she kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, punched away easily by Everard, but loses it to Walsh, and Kira Walsh now has the ball. She passes to Carter passing now to Millie Bright, and Millie Bright crossing to Lauren Hemp, or was it Russo? No, it was Russo, but almost caught in interception by Laura Delose. And so Delose loses the ball. Actually, it's a goal kick to Belgium to be taken by Everard, but tackled by England, and it's Alessia Russo, I think. Now the ball's been given away to Sarah Vigenant. Vigenant loses the ball to England through Williamson and Bright. Now it's with Bright once more. Bright passing it to Williamson. Now back towards Bright. Bright crossing the ball to Lauren Hemp. It's Lauren Hemp passing to Ella Toon, and Toon towards Alessia Russo. I thought the ball was going to go in, but it's just kept out. And Chloe Kelly tackles the ball and passes to Lauren Hemp, and Hemp tries to go for a shot, but saved by Nikki Everard. That was good. That was good effective teamwork. I think it was actually Ella Toon's earliest shot that Everard managed to save first. So it just bounced off the crossbar, and Toon now has the chance to turn things around. But the ball is currently with Jess Carter. She passes back to Toon. Now it's Chloe Kelly. Kelly trying to cross to Russo, but tackled by Laura Delose, and Delose loses the ball to Kira Walsh. Walsh now passing to Kelly. Kelly now to Jess Carter, and Carter passing to Georgia Stanway, and Stanway now gives the ball to Bright, who in turn passes to Lucy Bronze. It's Stanway once more. Stanway now to Lauren Hemp. Now it's Lucy Bronze, and Bronze to Alessia Russo. Russo has to hold off Vigenant, but she passes to I think that was Stanway Toon, but Stanway tried to go after a ball which was loose, but it was picked up by Nikki Everard. And what I'm seeing on my answer just shows how close Stanway was to picking up that ball. It's now Laura Delose for Belgium, but she passes to Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet passing momentarily to Daunt, but back to Van Havermaet. Now it's with Masipo to Daunt, but she concedes to England, and it's now the ball, and Mary Earps now picks up the ball and she passes to Millie Bright. Bright now passing to Williamson, who passes down wing back to Bright, and Bright now to Williamson. Now it's with Bronze, and Bronze now finds Lauren Hemp. Can Hemp cross to Alessia Russo? No is the answer, as Nikki Everard saves yet again. Hemp looked like she was going to score, but this was easy pickings for Nikki Everard. But in terms of how England are doing, they're still holding onto their lead. But this is not good news for Belgium. They have to win. There's no other option. And Woolart tries to pass the ball around to two of the substitutes and Porto, but it was easily intercepted by England. It's Williamson to Millie Bright. Now the ball is back. Now the ball is back with Williamson. Back down towards Bright. Bright still has the ball, but she passes to I think that was Bronze. Now in turn, who passes to Lauren Hemp. Russo misses the ball, but the ball goes back out to Russo. I think that might have been another player in there. It could well have been Hemp, but now the ball has ended up with Cassandra Misipo of Belgium. Now it's with Stanway for England, but punched out by Evrard. We're now coming up to 70 minutes. It's still England 3, Belgium 0. Well-intentioned shot by Stanway, though I think it bounced off the backside of Tine de Cagny. Though I don't think she'll complain about that. And yes, we're now in the 70th minute as a corner has been given to England. The corner goes into the 18-yard box, but headed up, but kept out by Belgium. It's now Kira Walsh to Lucy Bronze. Now it's with Leah Williamson crossing to Chloe Kelly, and Kelly tried to find Russo, but Belgium were able to clear it out. And once again it will be a corner to England to be taken by Kelly, and I think Russo is gonna come off the pitch to make way for a substitute. We'll let you know who it is, and no surprise, it's Rachel Daly. It's Rachel Daly who scored the 2 goals in the last game against Italy. And in terms of top scorers, Kelly is the top scorer. She leads Daly by 3, and Daly is on 2. So Kelly could well be in contention for the Golden Boot, as could Daly, and I think that was an attempt on goal by Hemp, but it was easily saved by Nikki Evrard. So the ball goes into the 18-yard box through Kelly. Hemp tries to get hold of it, but it was easily picked up by. But it was almost. But Evrard was able to save that one very well indeed. The ball's still with Belgium. It's Willart to I think that's Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet now to Laura Delose. Delose to losing the ball to Hemp, who goes over the line, and it will be a throw-in by the looks of it to England, and Lauren Hemp's shirt covered in mud. Well, the back part of it anyway. So Carter throws to Leah Williamson, and Williamson now to Millie Bright. Millie Bright now passes to Walsh. Now back to Bright, and Bright now passing this time to Jill Scott. Or should I say Lucy Bronze? It's Lucy Bronze to Chloe Kelly. Now passing back to Stanway. Kira Walsh again. Now the ball is with I think that's Williamson. Yes, indeed it is. Williamson to Carter. Back to Greenwood. Now Williamson again. Williamson back to Kira Walsh. Walsh has to hold. Walsh doing well to hold off Anne Porter, but she does well to pass the ball around to her teammates. Now it's back with Walsh. Walsh to Carter. Back to Walsh again, but conceding to Belgium, and well tackled by Stanway. I think that I think that was Dones who had the. It was Dones who had the ball momentarily for Belgium. I think it's now Chloe Kelly passing back to Lucy Bronze, and the ball's now being held by Belgium. It's now with Van Havermaet, I think, but intercepted by Leah Williamson. Bright to Williamson. Williamson now passing to Jess Carter. Now Chloe Kelly. The ball is now with Valeska and Porter. But she concedes to Millie Bright. Now the ball is with. Now the ball's been given to Georgia Stanway, but and she passed to Kelly, but she inadvertently sent it over the line. So throwing quickly taken by Belgium. The ball is now with Laura Delose. Delose passing it to Don't, but she's under pressure from Carter. Don't just about holds on, but I spoke too soon. The ball goes over the line. I think Carter might have had the last touch of it, so it will likely be a Belgium corner. 15 minutes to go, and it's still England 3, Belgium 0, and England surely well on the way to defending the Arnold Clark Cup. We will extend our coverage. We will extend our coverage to the trophy presentation. So do please stay with us as Tessa Woolart gets ready to take the corner for Belgium, which she does. It's straight to Van Havermaet. But the ball was tackled by, but the ball was intercepted by Kelly, and now it's gone, and it was out for a Belgium throw, but taken back by Kelly or Williamson. Now it is Williamson. Williamson passing down wing to Millie Bright. Bright now passing to Kira Walsh. Now back to Bright. And Bright now passing back to Walsh. Walsh to Toon. Now back to Toon. Walsh again. Now passing down wing to Bright. Bright now finds Chloe Kelly. Kelly passing to Bronze. Bronze and Stanway, I think that was. Now it's gone back to Bright in defence. Bright crossing to Jess Carter and Lauren Hebb. Now it's gone again to Jess Carter, although I think the ball was momentarily deflected by Delose, and that will be a throw in to England. And Carter gets ready to throw, and the total attendance at Ashton Gate is 26,169. As Walsh now passes the ball to Ella Toon. Now it's with Jess Carter. Carter passing to Lauren Hemp inside the 18-yard box. Now Ella Toon. It's Ella Toon trying to pass to Stanway, but it was intercepted by Belgium. I think that might have been through K-Man. But the ball's been given away to England. It's now with Lucy Bronze. Bronze passing to Kelly. Kelly passes the ball up front to Leah Williamson, and it goes in. I think it's a Belgian player own goal. It's an own goal, and England have extended their lead to 4. It might well have been a Georgia Stanway goal, but I have a feeling that Delose accidentally sent it into her own net. Or was it Delose? No, it was actually I think the ball actually bounced off Biesmans. Stanway had the initial shots, but Biesmans just poked it into her own net. And I think now that is game over for Belgium. And yes, indeed, it was an own goal. So England now surely just about 11 minutes away from defending the Arnold Clark Cup. It's Williamson with the ball. She passes to Millie Bright, and once again passing again to Bronze. Now Chloe Kelly, but it's over the line for a throw. Excuse me, as Bronze gets ready to take the throw. She throws to Kira Walsh. Now back to Lucy Bronze, who in turn passes to Leah Williamson. Williamson now passing to Jess Carter. Carter to I think that was Georgia Stanway. Now it's with Chloe Kelly. Kelly tries to get around K-Man, but to no avail. And I think that'll be a corner to England, which it will be, and Kelly stands by to take the corner. Ella Toon just about takes her place to receive the ball. The England fans sense that the team is about 9.5 minutes away from defending the Arnold Clark Cup, as Ella Toon makes way for Jess Park, and on she comes. Jess Park was one of the key players in the match against Italy, both in defence and in terms of playing forward. And Kira Walsh Kira Walsh is also coming off as well. And on comes Lottie Wubben-Moy. So Kelly can now finally take the corner for England. Raises both of her arms. Just wants to make sure that the ball is in the correct part of the corner where she can aim. And she kicks into the 18-yard box, but everybody misses the ball. But picked up by Jess Carter. Jess Carter has the ball. She passes to Mary Earps. Now she passes again to Millie Bright, and Bright crossing to I think that was Daly, but been intercepted by Belgium. That was a Misipo. Misipo passes to a Vijnant. Now and Vijnant now passing to Decanyi. Decanyi passes to Everard to try and throw England off balance. But Belgium still managing to hold the ball. The ball was almost to Woolart, but it was picked up by Wubben-Moy. It's now Millie Bright passing again to Wubben-Moy. Wubben-Moy passing down the wing to Bright, and Bright's now passing to Stanway back towards Wubben-Moy. So Wubben-Moy now trying to pass to Lauren Hemp, but tackled by Don't, and who in turn passes to Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet passes back to Everard. Daly looked like she was trying to get the ball, but was too late that time. And Belgium still have the ball through Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet crossing down the wing to Janice K-Man, and K-Man passing this time to Van Havermaet. Now back to Misipo. Misipo now passing to Decanyi. Decanyi back to Everard. Although Daly's still trying to go after the ball. 6.5 minutes. Some 6.5 minutes to go. It's still England 4, Belgium 0. Belgium still Belgium managed to hold on to the ball, although Stanway was able to tackle and passes very well to Kira Walsh. Now it's with Millie Bright. Bright now passing to Lucy Bronze. Now back to Millie Bright. Now back towards Bright, I should say. Bright crossing, trying to cross to Carter, but Carter misses by a long way. And so it's a throw-in to Belgium. Belgium ranked number 20 in the world, some 16 places lower than England, as Julie Biesmans will come off and make way for Fran Meersman. Fran Meersman sprints onto the pitch, and I think also coming off is Cassandra Misipo, and on comes Hannah Yearlings. Hannah Yearlings, this is her 27th appearance for the national side, and the ball has gone out, and just as she comes on, the ball comes out of play, and it will be Carter to throw. She throws to Williamson, but intercepted by, tackled, I should say, by Yearlings. So we've now got just under 5 minutes to go. England can just cruise to. England can surely just cruise to victory now, although they're not. Although I've got a feeling they're not going to want to rest on their laurels. It's Wubben-Moy passing to Chloe Kelly by the looks of it, or is it Lauren Hemp? No, it's Lauren Hemp, but tackled by Anne Porter for Belgium. Now it's with Yearlings. Yearlings trying to sprint towards the goal area, but tackled by England. But tackled by England. I think that was Bryce who had who just got the ball. She passes to Mary Earps, who in turn now passes to Lottie Wubben-Moy. I'll let you know who my player of the match is very shortly. And the ball is now being passed around to Millie Bright. Well, and it's still with Stanway, who in turn now passes to Lucy Bronze, but it's now back with Millie Bright. Bright to Stanway, who passes back out to Mary Earps. Now it's with Lucy. Now it's with Lottie Wubben-Moy, I should say. Wubben-Moy to Jess Carter. Carter back down to Wubben-Moy, and in terms of who my player of the match is going to be, I shall. To me, there is only one clear answer, and that is Chloe Kelly. And I'm not just saying that because of her 2 goals. She has been really skilled both in attack, both in scoring goals and setting up attempts. And talking of attempts at goal, this could well be one now, as Lucy Bronze now has the ball just outside the 18-yard box. She passes to Chloe Kelly, and Kelly tries to hold on to the ball, but she loses it to I think that was Vijnaz, and Kelly. I think might have been pushed to the ground, but she's able to get back onto her feet, which she does. This was what happened just now. This is what happened. These were the 2 goals that she scored, and very brilliant they were too. And it's a free kick. And it's a free kick to England as Velma Fawn comes onto the pitch as a last-minute substitute. And Free kick taken by Lauren Hemp, and Lucy Bronze makes it 5 for England. This one surely just to rub it in Belgium's faces. Caught me completely by surprise. But this for England has surely got to be the icing on the cake. And Bronze just waited patiently with the corner. Actually bounced off Daly's back, but Bronze's finish was what mattered. And we're now some 30 seconds away from full time. Will there be just a short period of stoppage time added on? We shall see. As Velma Fawn tries to get after the ball, but the ball is caught by Bright. It's still with Belgium though. It's now Van Havermaet. Van Havermaet crossing up wing to Elena Dunt, although she's under pressure from Lauren Hemp, and the ball has gone out and the ball goes out for a Belgian throw. To Velma Fawn. We're into the 90th minute now. It's Dunt going for the shot, and that's a consolation shot, and that's a consolation goal, I should say, for Belgium, but it's not enough, and that is surely going to be the only goal that Belgium score in this game. Elena Dunt's cross was just inch perfect and accurate. If only they'd had her on during the whole match. So we're just about coming up to the end of the first period. At the end of the first minutes of added on time, England can now just cruise through the next 50 seconds, and the Arnold Clark Cup is theirs for the second time. As Kelly now enters the 18-yard box, but kept out by Sarah Vignant, and it's now Velma Fawn trying to get off to the ball, but it's stolen by Lucy Bronze, and the ball is now with Tina De Cagny of Belgium. England now have the ball back through Georgia Stanley, who passes to Kira Walsh. Walsh now passing to Wubben-Moy to I think that's Bright. Bright passing to Stanway, who in turn passes again to Wubben-Moy. Less than 5 seconds left. 2-1. And we're into the 92nd minute. Surely the whistle's got to go. And but are England going to make it 6? They are. And Leah Williamson in the final few seconds has finished it for England. They are short. They're now just moments away from defending the Arnold Clark Cup. The whole of Ashton Gate explodes with delight. And this was how it was set up. It was the cross by Hemp, but it was deflected away by the Belgian players, and Williamson's right footer just sent it in, and that's the full-time whistle. And England have once again won the Arnold Clark Cup. Superb finish. What an amazing performance yet again by England. 29 games unbeaten. They just keep on banging in those goals and just keep rolling on towards victory. We'll have the trophy present. Do please stay with us for the trophy presentations. But the final score at Ashton Gate is England 6, Belgium 1. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go once. So we're gonna go once again for a break. But join us again. But join us again for the trophy presentations. Don't go away. Welcome back to our coverage of the final Arnold Clark Cup match between England against Belgium. England won the game 6-1, and in so doing, they have defended the Arnold Clark Cup for the second year in a row. And the final points tally stands thus: England top the league with 9 points, as Chloe Kelly gets the Golden Boot award for the most goals she scored with 3. And so Belgium second with 6, Italy a third with 3, and South Korea rooted at the bottom with 0. And Kelly makes her way back to her team. Her Golden Boot, very well deserved indeed. In fact, the Golden Boot in last year's Arnold Clark Cup was shared by Millie Bright and Alexia Putellas of Spain, if you remember. And any second now, and in about a couple of minutes, it'll be the turn of the trophy presentation. Or is there another award? And in fact, there is another award. It was for Lauren James, and she gets a light push from the. And in fact, Farrah Williams presents the trophy to her as the Arnold Clark Cup Player of the Tournament. She has come on leaps and bounds in the Arnold Clark Cup. Has Lauren James? She scored her first international goal in the game against the Korea Republic on Thursday. So to take home a trophy of her own, that's just got to be that's something she should be proud of, and I'm sure her brother Reese will be proud of her as well. So the players having a bit of a laugh, and so Daly, Bright, and Williamson having a bit of a laugh and a joke amongst each other. Now it is time for the medal and the trophy presentation, and Farrah Williams and another dignitary now giving out the medals. Alessia Russo as well, getting her medal. Showed her class again throughout this whole tournament, as she did in the Euros. Chloe Kelly, the player of the tournament and the player of the match as well. Lauren Hemp too, and also Alex Greenwood, really strong in defence, as also were several of the other players. I think the majority of them are substitutes that didn't come on. Georgia Stanway taking her medal as well, as did Jess Carter. Mary Earps, superb in goal as always. Casey Robinson, shout out to her. She did really well. She did really well. As also did Neve Charles and Maya Letitia. Also don't forget Jess Park as well. Millie Bright, and now the captain Leah Williamson, the last player to receive the medal, and she takes the trophy and will make her way onto the podium. She gives it a little kiss as she now has to fight her way to the front and lift the trophy, which she does, and England once again can celebrate throughout the night. They've got months to prepare for the Women's World Cup in the summer, which we will hope to cover for you, which we will hope to cover on the Commentary Hub. Serena Wiegmann can stand and applaud, and the applause and the ticker tape very well deserved. Although some of the players are now having to sort of fight their way out of it, and possibly have a bit of a play fight with their teammates as well. The trophy being lifted once more, but and Chloe Kelly, you could say, is all wrapped up, but she's enjoying it, as I'm sure. But she's enjoying it, as I'm sure everyone else is. So on that we can now wrap up our coverage of the Arnold Clark Cup, and indeed of this match. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in throughout. Throughout these past few days. We've only been able to bring you England matches because because of people being busy with because of people being busy with other commitments. So the England players now leaving leaving the stand for the trophy lift, and one or two players still caught up in the ticker tape. I've been Nicholas Jones. I hope you've enjoyed this game as much as I have. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you again soon. And we'll see you again soon for some more. And we'll see you again soon for some more top quality football. We've actually got a couple of recorded games coming up this weekend in the Premier League between Crystal Palace and Liverpool, and also Tottenham against Chelsea. So stay tuned to that. We're still hoping to bring you. The League Cup final, the EFL Cup final, I should say, between Newcastle United and Manchester United. But don't forget, coming up next Wednesday, it is the FA Cup 5th round. Join myself and Luke Turton for Fulham against Leeds United, and then on Thursday it's Burnley against Fleetwood with Ross and Luke, with Ross and Paul, which will be on TC Hub, which will be on the Commentary Hub 2 only. I will of course be on all channels, and I will be presenting Manchester United against West Ham United with Trevor Sports. On commentary. So thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, good night.